So the number one agent skill needed around conversation, I'm gonna break down in this video. But before I get into that, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, depending on what platform you're watching on. This 5-piece breakdown that I've broken down what a productive real estate conversation looks like. So I'm gonna go over them real quick as an overview, then I'm gonna break each one down, then come back to the overview. The opener is your first step. You have to have a solid opener. This opener needs to go well. I'm gonna give you an example of how to do this well and other ways to do this poorly. The second one is you need to make a personal connection and really dig into the why, the motivation. 3, you need to go over examples, story, data, use all of that to relay back to the personal connection, the why and what they're looking for. 4 is provide service options, make offers to see what they wanna buy, what they wanna take you up on. 5 is guide them to the next step so they know what to expect. So let's break down the first one, which is the opener. And so you need to have a solid opener at an open house, a networking event, your SOI you're talking to, online leads is one of my favorite ones. But the opener's gotta be solid and compact and down pat. Because Bruce Lee put it best when he said, I don't fear a man who's practiced 10,000 kicks one time. I fear a man who's practiced one kick 10,000 times. And this opener has all the world to do with your first impression on people. And if you stumble, you falter, you fall, you don't handle this well, it's a make or break point whether people decide they want to do business with you or not. They decide in the first 7 seconds based on this opener, this interaction. So how crucial is that opener? I would say it's everything. And so this opener, when you deliver it, you want to be simple, to the point, direct. So I'll give you our opener that we use for online leads, and it goes something like this. Let's say the lead's name is Rico. We'd say, hi, is Rico there? Question mark. And they'll be like, yeah, this is Rico. Hi Rico, this is Ben, and I noticed you're checking out homes on our Wichita home search website. And I'm curious if you're looking for fun or if you're looking to make a move. So we had a solid opener where we acknowledged, hi, is Rico there? So I wanna make sure it's the person I'm talking to, because we know online leads can sometimes put in the wrong information. The second thing is I announced who I was. Hi, my name is Ben. And I said, because what are people asking right when they get an online lead? Who is this, why are you calling? Hi, my name is Ben, and I noticed you were checking out homes on our Wichita home search website, and I explained why I was calling, and then I led them into the next step. I'm curious if you're looking for fun or if you're looking to make a move. Because this is what you're gonna get a lot. Oh, I'm just looking for fun. Yeah, I'm just browsing. I'm just curious. I'm just looking. Typical sales process. Most everybody starts off just looking, but you can't have a sarcastic, snarky attitude when it comes to this. You gotta stay calm, cool, and collected, like you expect it, like it's coming. And so when they retort back with you and say, oh yeah, I'm just looking for fun. Oh, that makes sense. What's got you looking for fun? Well, you know, we were kind of thinking about moving to town where my brother's at in Hayesville, and I really want to be around the Hayesville area, but I'm just kind of looking for now, and you know, I'll let you know, I'll give you a call, like if we're interested in anything. Oh, so you got a brother in Hayesville, like are you guys from Hayesville, or you know, why Hayesville? It's like, yeah, we're from there originally, and you know, we're in Hutchinson right now, and we're just kind of thinking about moving to get back closer, but we're not really just interested right now. Like I said, we're just kind of looking for fun, and we're just kind of wanting to see what's out on the market. So yeah, that makes sense. I mean, most of our clients start out that way, and we're definitely not here to pressure you or sell you into anything. The main thing we want to do is send you Hayesville homes. Is that okay if we send you Hayesville homes? I was like, yeah, that'd be fine. Okay, what type of Hayesville home would you like to see? Like, do you have a price point, size of mind, that kind of thing? Yeah, I mean, we'd like to see a 3-bed, 2-bath home, and you know, somewhere around that option. I was like, okay. Anything else you'd like to see in your ideal home? Like 3-bed, 2-bath, that kind of thing. At least 3 beds, and we could do 1 bath, but you know, if we do 2, that's okay as well. It's like, okay, well, I got that information down, and would it be helpful if I sent you those homes in Hayesville to your email here at 123@gmail.com? Is that a solid email to send it to? Yeah, that'd be fine. You can send it there. Great. Well, and just so I know, so I'm not bothering you too much, because I don't want to bother you, but I do want to be there to help you when the time's right. You know, did you have any timeline in mind for this or anything you're considering there? It's like, no, like I said, we're just starting out. We're just kind of curious, just looking. You know, if we did do something, we'd probably want to do it by the end of the year, but I don't know, it's just market's crazy. And you know what, Rico, I hear that a lot from our people, and there's a lot of concerns with that. But honestly, what it comes down to is if you got a good job and you're making plenty of money, and you don't see that going away at all, and you have the cash reserves, and it makes sense for your personal life situation to move closer to your brother in Hayesville, like you were saying initially, like it's still a good time to buy, even though there's a lot of things up in the air and the market is complex. as long as you're making money and then it's the right thing for you to move, like it still kind of makes sense on everything. Like, yeah, that makes sense to me. Why don't we go ahead and start off with sending you homes to check out in Hayesville, and then, you know, would that be all right if I followed up to you from time to time to see how that's going, and see if there's any you want to see where you're at in the process, that kind of thing? Would that sound like a solid plan going forward? Sure. All right, well, I appreciate your time today, Rico. You have a good rest of your day, and I look forward to staying in touch and maybe potentially helping you out. Have a good day. All right, see ya. And see how, like, with online leads, I went through that whole thing. I went through the opener, I went through a personal connection and why. They're looking to move closer to their brother in Hayesville. That's the personal connection and the why. And then I asked, you from Hayesville? Do you have that going on? No, we're in Hutch right now. I'm learning more about them as a person. I use an example of, like, yeah, that makes sense. Most of our clients start off that way, beginning searching. And so that's the personal example of the story of someone else who's done this, and this is normal and usual. And then I went into service options. Would it be helpful if I sent you Hayesville homes for sale? Like, yeah, we'd like that. You know, we'd like homes. So you went from somebody like, oh, I'm just looking, I'm just curious, I'm not interested, to opening them up more and more, because this is a multi-touch, multi-step process. From there, you gave them service options. You offered to send them homes in their email, made sure the email was appropriate. And then you gave them the next step, which was appropriate. So the next step was, look at houses, check them out. Let me know if you want to see any. Go from there, because I know you're just starting looking, and we're just getting you set up on your Hayesville home search. And then I might reach out from time to time and see if there's any you want to see, have you see what questions you might have on everything. And, you know, that's somebody who is just very first starting out. You know, obviously they're way off in their home search process. They're not ready to go right away. And you don't need to necessarily go in for the appointment right away, going for the kill, because these are not one call closes. They're not one step closes. And I think that's one of the hardest things for agents to really set up and look at, is that this is a long-term game. This is a relationship game. Even with online leads is just another opportunity to build relationships with people that are looking to buy and sell real estate. I know you have your friends and your family and you're very close to them, and that's all good and dandy, but you really only have about 200 to 300 friends, most likely, and family. And how many of them are actually in the market to buy or sell houses? So you got to really look at online leads and perfecting this conversation around real estate, because guess what? Even your friends and family are going to need this conversational skill to be handled well as you as a realtor, to be able to have the skill to lead them through a transaction. You have to be able to lead a conversation around real estate that ends in a transaction. Now, you can use the same framework for showings. You can use the same framework for offers. You can use the same framework for inspection negotiations, the closing table. But this breakdown of how a successful real estate conversation goes covers the 5 pieces you need to go over whenever you have these conversations. The key one is the opener. Like, because if you don't open this stuff up right, you don't build a personal connection to why real fast, like, they're gone. Like, you're just another salesperson, you're just an order processor, you're a robot, a machine, and you're not building the personal touch that is needed when it comes to real estate in order to get to the technical things, like the examples, the stories, the data, the service options, the offers. Because at the end of the day, like, you're not really selling anything. You're helping people buy services from you, choose offers that you're going to present to them. You're really not selling and telling anything. It's more of a facilitation of a service that leads to a transaction. So it has to do with your approach and your skill to lead these conversations. But I hope this really helps you as an agent to make it through the shifting market we're in, develop your skills, develop your process. Hopefully you can see this is kind of how we handle our online leads and how we can break this down in any given context or situation. I'd love to role play with you on it. If you need more direct coaching and advice, you can always shoot me a message through email if you're on YouTube, direct message on Facebook. Give me a call. My number's right on my profile on Facebook. So anyway, hope you appreciate watching this. Like, comment, subscribe, share, please. If you found value in this, send it to someone that you know. And appreciate you watching as always, and hopefully talk to you soon. See ya.